Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 1 of a new Let's Try. So, first of all, hope you guys are doing well. I'm dealing with some mouth pain, actually, but my dentist appointment will have happened by the time you see this video, so that is good. I will be out of said mouth pain, but I've kind of been focusing on the same games recently and playing the same things, and I wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit and play something that I really never had any intention of playing, but it just kind of caught my eye tonight. It was something I installed along with a batch of games that was just one of the few that I didn't have installed on my system at the time. So I installed them and started playing it. I ended up playing the tutorial and I thought, wow, this is really cool. Let's go ahead and play some of it. Why not? Just on a whim, as I usually do. This is episode 1 of Let's Try Achtung, Cthulhu Tactics. This is a game about Nazi Germany and the occult and Cthulhu and stuff like that. It is a turn-based strategy game with some guns and old-timey shooting stuff. I don't know a ton about it. I've only played it a few minutes. Let's hit play and discover it together and see what we find. If you guys like that idea, go ahead and press the like button for me and subscribe if you're new here and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. This game got positive ratings on Steam and such. I don't think it was badly rated, but you know, on my channel, I don't really play like, you know, I wouldn't say the cream of the crop. I play good games that I enjoy, but I just pick them out. Really, it happens in the strangest ways. Like, I had never had any intentions of recording this one. And it was almost, I don't want to say like a filler game for me, but it was like a game that I just thought I'd play someday, but never record. But here we are. I've turned on detailed math movement path AP cost. Enable or disable the display of the multiple tiers of AP cost along a movement path. I was like, yeah. 1080p, unlimited frame rate. The brightness settings are as such. I can barely make that one out, which is what they want. Graphics, I turned everything up that wasn't up. Oh, soft particles, we'll turn on those too. Everything is maxed out. Audio looks good. Mouse and keyboard, I turned off edge panning. I do not like edge panning. I'd rather control it with WASD. And fixed rotation. I'm not crazy about the fixed rotation. We'll make it free rotation, but sit back and let's hit new campaign. We're going to be doing the tutorial. Empty slot 1. It says campaign B, but it really is campaign A. We're doing the tutorial on normal difficulty. What it's hard? Recommended for experienced Achtung Cthulhu players. I don't know. We'll play on normal, I guess.
It is late 1944, and after the D-Day landings and months of hard fighting, the Allies close in on Germany's border. Soon, the Nazis plan to launch the audacious counterattack through the Ardennes forest, known as Operation Watch on the Rhine, hoping to split the Allied armies and hurl their circling enemies back into the sea. Supplementing the Third Reich's conventional troops are the darker forces of the Nazi occult, the sinister Black Sun, wielders of arcane magics and tamers of captive horrors, and their bitter rivals, the Noctwolf, the Night Wolves, who harness advanced experimental weaponry to rule the battlefield. Both have recently been observed in the Ardennes, and in a quiet, seemingly forgotten corner of the forest, known locally as Arduino, other eldritch forces also begin to stir. When the local resistance sent word to London that a terrifying new secret weapons facility is being built beneath the forest's surface, the Allies' own occult forces, Britain's Section M and the US's Majestic, send an airborne task force to investigate. But the message is a trap, and an entire parachute battalion is lured to its death in a brutal ambush. Only Charlie Company of Badger's commandos, under the command of Captain Eric Badger Harris and U.S. Sergeant Brandon Carter, survive after being blown off course by mysterious winds. Fleeing into the arms of the forest, they go to ground in the abandoned Chateau Limoges. There, they manage to get a garbled radio message back to HQ. And in response, London sends two of its finest special operatives, French resistance leader Ariane Dubois and Corporal Aki the Eye Singh. Their mission, rendezvous with Charlie Company and find out exactly what the Nazis are up to in this ancient woodland known as the Forest of Fear. Mademoiselle Dubois, Corporal Singh, your orders are to make your way behind enemy lines, then proceed through the forest to the appointed rendezvous point, where you will meet Captain Harris, Sergeant Carter, and any other survivors from Operation Fallen Angels. You will engage and defeat any enemy forces you encounter en route, secure a forward operating base, and then report back with your findings.
All right. We're in Ardennes. Unit is CE Badgers. Major Archibald Strang, Section M. Let's go. I don't know why that was so quiet. It was not like that the first time I played, but anyway, here we go. Move with WASD. Rotate with Q and E. Zoom using the mouse wheel. Oh, so actually, turning off fixed rotation disables rotation entirely. Huh. There we go. All right, to move a unit, highlight a valid tile and press right mouse button. We'll move Corporal Singh. Interactive tiles. Certain tiles are interactive, designated by a unique icon. To interact with them, the unit must first move to the tile. Move Singh there. To interact with it, select the interactive icon above the tile using left mouse button. That would be this button right here.
Leave this to me.
Keep an eye open for any of the commandos who dropped in. We've not heard back from them. I suspect an ambush. Captain Hill. So we find a little note. AP and exploration mode. Each character has an individual resource called action points. Characters start with 12 AP. AP is used for movement and actions. During exploration, movement doesn't cost any AP. Move Singh to the highlighted title. Let's keep moving.
Be ready.
Aha. Something goes afoot in the night. Alright, so this is interesting. Combat starts. Character rotation. The direction in which your units are looking matters. Your units each have a reveal cone, which reveals the dark areas of the map known as the Shroud. Set the direction in which your characters are looking with the mouse. Press right mouse button to confirm. Right. During combat, movement and actions deplete a unit's AP. Press right mouse button to move Ariane to the highlighted cell, then angle her reveal cone using left mouse button. Something is up with the audio. Let me turn up the voice volume. Turn down the music volume a little bit. Oh, I'll try that. The interface is a little too loud, but anyway, let's move her there, as it says, and here's the cone. We'll point in that direction where the enemy is. Okay, to attack an enemy, select the fire weapon command from the action bar, or you can use tab to switch between targets, or I can click them to quickly attack them. Go fire weapon. We have a 20% chance to hit. Takes 4 AP. We'll do damage 10. It's medium range. Luger PO8. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, missed. Units in cover gain a defense bonus. Cover is shown by a shield. A broken shield shows cover which is flanked by an enemy unit. A flanking enemy ignores that cover's defense bonus. Always try to end your move in cover. So we'll move him here. Enemies are hidden by the shroud until revealed by one of your units. When revealed, you can see the enemy's identity as well as extra info such as their health. Unrevealed enemies are more difficult to hit. Move Sing to the highlighted tile and use your reveal cone to reveal the enemy. Okay. Enemies inside a unit's reveal cone are unshrouded. These enemies are easier to hit and more likely to miss when attacking. Shoot the revealed enemy with a Ithaca 37 shotgun. 50% chance to do 20 damage, 20% crit. 6 AP. Let's go. Booms. Got him. Oh, I didn't check what that was as a unit. Units can cover an area with protective fire using Overwatch. Your unit will attack any enemy attempting to move or shoot in the highlighted area. To enter Overwatch, click on the icon in the action bar and choose an area to cover. Enter Overwatch and include the nearby enemy in the cone of attack. So you get a large section. There's 2 enemies here. Let's do something like that. Overwatch set. A unit cannot move, attack, or use other actions after Overwatch. Select the end turn button to end your current turn. Alright. Comes somebody. Boom, son. They go down too.
Firing.
Oh.
They don't stand a chance.
16 stress.
Attacking.
Okay, luck and health. This is pretty interesting. Luck acts as a shield against damage. Luck is fully restored at the end of combat. That would be this 12 out of 12. Next, once a character's luck is run out, additional damage reduces the character's health, which is 12 out of 12 here. And then health can only be refilled with medkits or by completing the mission. So that's pretty different. And then there's stress. Characters suffer stress from taking damage, being attacked by unknown or eldritch entities, and by seeing their allies become gravely hurt or knocked out. When a character's stress meter is full, they'll panic and act erratically, which can both harm you and the enemy. Always keep an eye on your character's stress level. So his stress is in the red. Enemies don't have any luck. Any damage you do to them is applied directly to their health. Shoot at the highlighted enemy with Corporal Sing, I guess. Bada bing, bada boom. A Knockwolf Grunt.
They got me.
One more death at my hands.
Your squad has a special shared resource called Momentum, MP, up here. MP can be used for character skills and to provide additional movement beyond the range governed by a character's remaining AP. Use 1 MP to sprint area into the tile, so when we go here, it shows it takes 1 MP, sends her into cover, and we'll look in that direction. Oh, I looked in the wrong direction. Each character has the ability to fire a secondary weapon at the cost of 1 MP. Select fire a secondary weapon on your action bar and shoot the enemy. Because he's shrouded, it's a lower chance to hit.
Taking the shot.
10 damage, potentially. Oh, crit.
Au revoir.
Combat ended. At the start of every turn, MP is generated based upon the character with the highest leadership. MP can also be generated during a turn by landing critical hits or by specific character skills. Continue to explore the level. Okay. So we come back together here. I don't like the balance of this audio. Okay, so let's head up this way. Nothing to loot here, I guess.
Heading out.
Carter and Harris should rendezvous with you in the forest. They're robust fellows and should still be alive, Captain Hill. There they are. They're rendezvousing with us. Sergeant Carter and Captain Harris. Corporal Sing. Alright, so...
Heading out.
Guess we come back here. Come come down here.
Heading out.
Or why'd I come way down here? I wanted to come up here. Oh, that's telling us where to go. Let's actually come back here for a second. No, I'm sorry. Let's come here. Interactive tile.
Heading out.
The French resistance is active in that area, harassing supply lines, etc. Their handiwork should be obvious, Captain Hill. Looks like they have been doing their job. Okay, we continue forwards.
Heading out.
Oh. And we are in combat. Can't quite see what they're doing. Okay, here we go. The white outline shows your maximum movement by using AP. The yellow outline shows how far you can sprint with momentum. So we can pick freely any character we want now. I didn't look at their stats and stuff, but Corporal Singh. Let's see, move right there. I'm going to take a dangerous path here and come up here and look in this direction. And right here, go ahead. Oh, I can't fire my main weapon. Oh, dang. I can fire secondary at you. 65% chance to hit. For 1 momentum. Oh, dear. Let's do it again. Oh, my gosh. I can keep doing it. Bound to hit this time. Okay, drew some blood. Let's see. Then we've got Captain Eric Harris. He's got this thing, which the Blevin Carbine. Look at the range of this. I could actually just click him and have a 55% chance to hit. It takes 6 AP to shoot. I guess he's got 12 AP, so let's take 2 shots with it. For 15 damage, it could kill this guy.
Target's acquired.
And it does. Some sort of beam weapon. We have to reload it though. After 1 shot. He's a long range gunner, so let's move him like, I don't know, should I take another shot? Can I? I can. It's a 35% chance.
I've got this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Blast.
Worth a shot. And now he can't move at all. But then we have Sergeant Carter, who's got a M1A1 Thompson submachine gun. I think we'll send you right here and move you in. At least look in that direction to unshroud that one. Ah, can't shoot again. Dang. Fire secondary weapon against you.
This one, mine.
Here we go. There's a hit. No MP left though. And then we've got Ariane Dubois. Oh, I have to pay attention to the numbers. What does it cost to fire her weapon? 4. So we need to be left with 4. So if we move here, she'll have 4 left. Move her there and look in that direction. Let's see. Fire weapon, 65% chance, 65% chance.
Taking the shot.
Ooh, nailed a crit for the kill. Nice. And we can still fire secondary at you.
Taking the shot.
She's pretty good. Okay, now we have no choice but to basically end the turn. Oh, he's got 4 AP left. Not much he can do though. It takes 6 to fire his weapon. He could do a melee attack. Alright, and turn. Looks like there's one guy left.
Take this. I'm on Overwatch.
Oh, Overwatch, we gotta be careful. If anybody moves, they can get shot at. This fire weapon.
Taking the shot.
Up, Overwatch.
I aim and
Boom.
next time.
And, oh, we can fire again. Let's try to end it.
Taking the shot.
Boom. Got it.
And another.
There we are. Combat ended. So very cool. Fun little
Is neutralized.
kind of bite-sized combat. Let's lead with Ariane Dubois. Look around here. They want us to go there, which I think is the exit of the tutorial.
On my way.
What happens if we come back this way? I am a notorious map explorer. It doesn't look like the biggest map to explore, but what if we come this way?
Oui.
I don't see any chests or anything.
Allez.
Maybe if we come back here?
On my way.
No.
Oui.
I wonder, I mean, I'm sure in regular levels that aren't the tutorial, there'll be, you know, different things to find. Perhaps in the levels. Although they are like special operations where, you know,
On my way.
you're already outfitted before you head into the mission with what you need. But anyway, let's come here and end the mission.
On my way.
Bada bing, bada boom. Main objectives: fight your way to the mansion, 100 XP, killed all 7 enemies, 100 XP gained. There's a little picture of the mansion. Summary. Alright. Party level is still 0, working on 1. We're 50 away XP. And here's the actual stats of the characters, which I should have looked at during combat to kind of get a feel for, but we'll get a feel for them as we use them more, if we keep using this team. So just to look, you know, Sergeant Carter has the most health, with Corporal Singh having the least. Ranged accuracy is definitely Ariane Dubois and Sergeant Carter. Corporal Singh is the lowest, and Eric Harris is pretty decent. Accuracy, well, Corporal Singh's the most melee accurate, with Sergeant Carter being the worst, then Ariane Dubois, and then Captain Harris. Then we've got leadership. Looks like Captain Harris has 3, everybody else has 2. Willpower, I'm not sure what that does, but Sergeant Carter has the most of it. Harris and Dubois have 25, and Singh has 22, and everybody has a 3 in speed, so. And we have a new item, thrown weapon, the Mills Bomb, a simple hand grenade which sprays steel shrapnel on detonation, used by British forces since the First World War. Okay. New skills are available for your characters. These can be purchased on the skills tree screen with the character dossier. Select the character portrait to open the dossier screen. Okay, now we select our next mission. We have Operation Wild Hunter and we have Operation Heron. This is a story mission. Mount a small-scale raid on a target of opportunity. Get in and gather what intelligence and equipment you can. Objective: raid the outpost for intel and supplies. We get brandy, a basic long scope, and basic extended mag, so I guess there is weapon modifying in this, which is pretty cool. And Operation Heron is assassinate the local Nachtwolf lieutenant. Nachtwolf, a division of the Nazis. The Nachtwolf are focused on harnessing occult technologies in order to further the war effort. Defeat the Nachtwolf lieutenant squad. We get a med kit and a basic medium scope. So because it's a side mission, I'd probably do that first, but let's look at let's actually start by saving. New save. Oh good, we can name it. Episode 1. Alright. Captain Eric Harris. Oh wow, the dossier is pretty cool. I did not get this far. Leveling up, a character's skills are found in the skill tree screen. Select the skills tab. We'll get to everything else in a minute. Oh, wow. Not bad. Character skill tree comprises 3 main branches and 3 combo branches, each containing purchasable active and passive skills. Skills can be purchased with skill points, which are earned by completing missions and gaining XP. Each character has a unique starting skill, which costs 1 skill point. Leveling up. Information on the currently selected skills displayed here, including any associated momentum or AP costs. A passive skill is a buff that is always active on a character, while an active skill needs to be activated during combat. Leveling up, a skill can be purchased if a character has the required amount of skill points and owns the prerequisite skills. Select the starting skill, then click Train Skill to purchase it. It is Overpenetrate. Make a ranged attack with your main weapon against all enemies in a straight line. But it takes 2 momentum points. We pretty much have to get that. You have to get this as your first skill. Train it. Bada bing. Leveling up. Retraining resets all previously purchased skills for the selected character and refunds the according number of skill points. This can only be performed after a set amount of missions have been completed since the character's last retraining. So we'd have to complete 3 missions in order to retrain. Right. So we can check out the percentages. The crit damage gets plus 10. What he can do in melee. What his tactics are and movement and momentum. Very cool. So if we go back to overview. Select equipment. A character's currently equipped items can be found on the loadout screen. Very nice. Each character can equip 1 item of equipment at a time. Select the equipment slot. Item. All of the equipment available to your party is displayed in this list. Select an item of equipment to equip it. The Mills Bomb. Here we go. So he's got a Mills Bomb in his pocket. He can use 1 weapon mod for now and 1 weapon, which is an experimental Blevin Carbine. We can look into this as well. An esoteric weapon deployed by Allied Special Forces, which can expel a directed blast of steam strong enough to cut metal. Wow. Oh, this is pretty neat. Shows you short, medium, and long ranges, the damage it does, and the 2-hit bonus. So it's actually better at short, but does have a long range. Shows you the attack cost, the crit bonus. The clip size is 2, which is good to know. The reload cost, any attributes it might have. Experimental strafe is not learned, and steam spray experimental weapons not learned. I don't know what these are. Special weapon skills. Very cool. We have no weapon mod. Alright, so now let's go to the next character. Sergeant Carter. Oh, he can equip something different. And we only had 1 Mills Bomb. So he has a M1A1 Thompson submachine gun, a militarized version of the infamous Chicago typewriter submachine gun. Produced in large numbers, it's widely used by Allied forces. Similar to the Blevin Carbine, actually. In stats, only a 5 crit bonus, but 3-shot clip size. Strafe and empty the mag not learned. But he can use this, the Bren gun LMG, a light machine gun based on Czech design and primarily used by British and Commonwealth forces. It's versatile and effective. Wow, it does 5 more damage. It actually is better at long range rather than short. It's got that ratio flipped. It does take 8 to shoot, but if you're staying long range, I think that's pretty good actually. 5 crit bonus, 4-shot clip size, cumbersome. Weapon must be braced to be used effectively. I'm going to try that with him. I think that's pretty cool. And then we have no mod or item. Then we've got Ariane Dubois. She's using the Luger P08 pistol, a semi-automatic pistol popular with German officers, first produced in 1900. It is also popular as a trophy amongst Allied soldiers. Very nice and short range. Not much to shoot. Clip size is infinite, and its range limit is medium. So, can't go, can't do a long range shot with it. And then we have the short range Ithaca 37 shotgun, a reliable pump action shotgun, originally for civilian use, whose durability has made it popular amongst Allied special forces. Great at short range and also great at medium. More AP to shoot, bigger crit bonus. Can learn spray shot and point blank shot. That's cool. We're going to keep her using the short range Luger P08. No items or anything. Then we have Corporal Aki, the Ithaca 37, or the Colt M1911 pistol, a powerful semi-automatic pistol which has been in service since before the First World War and is now widely used by the Allied forces. It also has a range limit of medium. Only takes 4 cost to I keep saying to cast, but to shoot. Infinite clip size. Does not need to be reloaded. We want to get him in short range because he's pretty good in melee. He has a 60% hit chance, which is highest amongst everybody. So he can pop that Ithaca off at short range. So everything looks good here. Let's go to overview. We can check him out. Captain Eric Badger Harris, age 29. He's British. Status is active. Captain Harris and his men are the burly right arm of the secret department within British intelligence, known as Section M. His daunting physicality, supreme tactical awareness, and instinctive grasp of experimental weapons and their application make him a formidable commando and guerrilla warfare expert used to operating deep behind enemy lines. Just to get to know our party a little bit, then we have Sergeant Carter, also 29, American. On secondment from the U.S. Army, Carter is one of the few people to survive the Stratford affair. Since that day, he's never without an Elder Sign medallion that causes his weapons to take on a life of their own as they spit out a hail of mythos-fueled bullets. Ariane Dubois, she's only 22 and she's French. A stalwart member of the French resistance, Ariane has been the bane of Wehrmacht officers across occupied France. Initially motivated by revenge for the death of her parents at the hands of the Black Sun, she was often in the forefront of resistance attacks, sprinting forward with her trusty Luger in one hand, whilst the terrifying creature that bonded with her during Operation Pandemonium prepared to devour the spirit of another Nazi. Oh wow, she does have some creature on her shoulder there. Pretty wild. The Black Sun is a cult within the Nazi apparatus. They use the war as a means to further their own influence and occult power. And finally, we have Corporal Aki Singh, 27-year-old Indian active corporal. Feared by the Allies almost as much as he is by the Axis powers, Corporal Singh became infamous in his homeland after the Black Mist incident. Whilst exploring a long-abandoned temple, he discovered the statue of a forgotten god and was rewarded with the distinctive amulet which has given him his nickname. Singh is only just beginning to learn to control its terrifying power, which once unleashed, turns him into a whirling cloud of blades while spreading sinister tendrils of a deadly black mist. So we can see, guys, we're going to get into some unique skills and stuff with each character, which is really interesting. I want to see how long we've been playing. 33 minutes. Okay, so I'll go through the rest of the skills here with everybody. Let's go to Sergeant Carter. He has Ward Light. Double this character's reveal cone until their next turn, takes 1 MP. Everybody has to get their first skill. Why can't he, what the heck? Oh, there it is. Train Ward Light. Boom. Then we've got Ariane Dubois, Life Drain. Deal damage equal to half your willpower stat to target enemy, takes 3 MP. Willpower is the capacity to endure psychological stress before panic. Doesn't show it here, but cool. Life Drain. And then we have Charge. Move towards selected enemy and make a melee attack with bonus damage. Takes 2 MP and 4 AP. Cool. There we go. Everybody's trained up. Everybody has their proper loadout. We've looked at the overview. All right. Selecting missions. There are 2 types of missions. Story missions progress the main storyline. Side missions give bonus XP and equipment. Completing a story will lock out the current side and replace it with a new one. Interesting. Story missions progress the main storyline. Oh. Side missions give bonus XP and equipment and return any captured characters. You can only attempt a story mission if none of your characters are captured. Selecting missions. This window includes info on the currently selected mission and its objectives and any related item rewards. Selecting the Select Mission button will open the unit selection screen. Note you can return to this screen before starting the mission. Select the Select Mission screen. Okay, Soldier Dossiers. A character's dossier screen, including the skill tree and loadout screens, can be accessed via their character panel. Good to know. All right, so let's head back. We do want to do the side mission. There it is, Operation Heron. We have to assassinate a local lieutenant and defeat his squad. And we'll get a med kit, which we can't look at yet, and a basic medium scope. Interesting. So I'm going to save here and say thank you guys for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope you'll join me for more, because I definitely want to play a bit more of this. It seems very interesting. We'll see how it goes. I like the mix of magic and cult and Cthulhu and, you know, World War II. Very cool premise and such and setting. So I hope you guys will join me for the next episode, and I do hope you enjoyed this. So stay tuned until then, guys. Be well. Much love, peace, and joy, as always, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.